That time of the year is fast approaching once again. Like, how have we got here? Like, literally, how? How is it this time of year already? I don't know. But it is. And this year is going to be very, very different for me. This year is going to be the first in a long time of many. I'm going to go through today what is changing. It's going to be a little bit unrecognizable. I'm excited, a little bit apprehensive, but I think it's going to be a good year. There's going to be a lot of missing people, but I think it's going to be good. I'm going to be spending it at home, just me and my mum, and we'll see how it goes. But just before we do jump into the video, if you have not already, definitely like and subscribe. I am finally going to be playing with my Christmas Eve palette from Odens today. I've been saying for months that I want to use this in a get ready with me, and I feel like it is the appropriate season now, so I'm going to be playing around with this, having a bit of a natter, and just seeing what comes up, really. As always, I am going to clip my hair back. I am wearing a little bit of foundation today, just because I picked my skin last night. Oh, I'm so sorry, I know. I have a bit of a skin picking issue, and yeah, it was bad last night. It was not good. So I've just popped a tiny bit of foundation on. Not that you can really tell, I don't think. You probably can. I'm probably a big faker. And I am wearing my hoodie just because it is really goddamn cold right now. So I'm going to do my eyes first because I want to do some glitter. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. There's something about this palette that kind of makes me not know what to do. I don't know if anyone else has found that, but this is an old palette. This is not a new release, but I've just really wanted to play with it forever. So today's the day. I don't know how much I'll talk about what I'm using or what I'm doing. I don't really have a plan. I'm just going in pretty blind, to be honest. So I'm just gonna do something and hope it works out. I don't know. I've got no idea. I kind of want to do blues, but I kind of want to do greens, and I kind of want to do yellows and purples and taupes, and I just don't know. You know what? I'm just going to go for it. I have no idea what I'm doing. Who knows? Hopefully it turns out good. So this year is going to be the first year without my boy Max. Max is in this photo here. He is my dog, and he did pass away in June. I really wanted to get another dog for Christmas. However, I've since realised that the dog's trust process is pretty long. Not very quick, and I'm still on the list. I did go and see a dog in September, but he just wasn't a very good fit for us, so I didn't end up taking him. But I really wanted a dog for Christmas, and unfortunately that's not gonna happen. I'm filming this at the start of December, and we're not gonna get a dog in time. When I'm not gonna rush anything because I don't want to give the wrong dog a home and all that kind of stuff. I've been through it before, but I really did want to have a dog for Christmas. I really did. But unfortunately, it's just not going to happen, and that's okay. But Max used to be so funny on Christmas. He used to unwrap all of his own presents, which was the funniest thing to watch. He'd get so excited, and it's just going to be a massive, like, weird feeling, just like not having him round anymore, and like not having him unwrap his presents and not having him get all excited and trample over all the presents under the tree. Like, it's gonna be really weird, but here we go. It is what it is. Max would do this really weird thing, and he'd do it like nearly every Christmas, and it was only ever on Christmas that he did it. It's almost like he knew it was Christmas. I don't know if he just got like really worn out and tired, but he would unwrap all of the presents and he would get all excited. And then while we were all having like Christmas dinner, he would just go off and sleep on someone's bed. He never did that. He never ever did that. He liked being with everyone. But for like 2 years on the run, he would just be like, you know what? I'm done with you all. And we'd be like, hey, hang on a minute, where's Max? And he'd be like asleep on someone's bed. I honestly don't think I've unwrapped a Christmas present in 15 years because Max beat me to it all the time. You'd start unwrapping it and he'd be there with his little teeth and he'd be like just pulling on these presents. and it was the cutest thing. But obviously this year I'm going to be on unwrapping duty all on my own, which is kind of sad. But that's definitely going to be something really, really weird that is going to have to be navigated this year. And I don't know, I don't want to navigate that. I want my boy, but it is what it is. This is also the first year in a very, very long time that I'm going to be single for Christmas. Why? I really hate being single. I've kind of talked about this on my channel before. I hate being single so much. I don't know, I don't like it. I work better in a team. I work better with someone by my side. And Christmas, I feel like you really feel it. Like Christmas and New Year are the worst times to be single. And yeah, I've not been single in about 4 years, maybe. Probably longer than that, actually. It's just going to be so strange because there have been some like work dues where I've been 7th wheeling, which is not fun. Like, I'm sure everyone can appreciate, like, that's not great. And I went for an afternoon tea with my work friends, and it was all meant to be fine. It was, you know, I'd kind of made a joke that I was 3rd wheeling, and this woman from the table next door just like pointed it out so obviously and was like, oh my god, you're on your own, ah. And I was like, thanks for that, thank you so much, like, So yeah, it's not nice, but here we go. It is what it is. But I don't have anyone telling me that I can't watch The Holiday and Love Actually this year. So here's the real winner, you know? I am going to wipe off some of the foundation that I put on this morning. I'm hoping that my skin has calmed down a bit from last night. It's not awful, but I just think I don't really want to put foundation on top of already set foundation. It's these pimples on my lip that really, really hurt. I put hair removal cream on my mustache, and I don't know if it expired. I don't know what happened, but oh my god, I've been breaking out so badly all around here, and it doesn't help that I do pick my skin. I can't help it. I'm so sorry, but yeah, it's not good. This is what the eye look's looking like. I think I want to put a little bit more purple through the crease. I don't know, I just feel like that's a good thing to do. Don't know why, but that's what my gut is telling me, so that's what I'm gonna do. I want to add some glitter, but I also don't want to disrupt this duochrome because it is so stunning. I don't know if you can see this duochrome. Come here. Please don't judge my skin. I know, it's not great. Can you see that? It's like green to purple. It is so beautiful. Oh my god. Yes, amazing. What do you think? Should I add glitter or not? I don't know. Maybe a tiny bit of drip drip from Mitchell. Maybe that'll be good. I'm only going to put the tiniest bit on because I really don't want it to be overshadowing the duochrome. Oh, good idea. That was a good idea. Whoever suggested that, well done. Okay, I feel like that has overtaken a little bit, so I'm going to go in with some of that gorgeous shade. It is literally called Gorgeous, and I mean, it is. I'm just going to tap it over the top a tiny bit so you can still see the Mitchell, but you can definitely still see the original shade as well. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. I think something that's kind of stressing me out is, like, last Christmas wasn't great for me. I didn't like last Christmas for, like, personal reasons. I had the option to go and spend Christmas with my boyfriend at the time, and I didn't. I decided to stay with my mum. I've never had a Christmas away from my mum, so I decided to stay there, and it just wasn't great. It wasn't what I kind of expected. We were going through a bit of a rough patch, and I just hope that this year is going to be a bit better, a bit easier for both of us, because yeah, I don't really want 2 bad Christmases on the run. I'm gonna use my e.l.f. Soft Glam. I am actually gonna start filming my declutter series today, so this is like last chance for this, like final final chance. It did work best with a sponge, so we'll see. I have just wet this as well, so I don't know, we'll see. Oh, I don't have much faith for this though. I already don't like it. It's just not very full coverage. I don't like using a sponge for foundation. I always use a brush because, I mean, my skin is quite problematic, and I mean, that's just added no coverage. And I've just thrown my beauty blender, oh my god. Do I want to try with a brush? Because, like, my skin is so problematic. This is not doing anything. And I don't really want to try. Right, for the sake of it being the last chance, I'm going to try it with a brush. I can always wipe it off. And I have just washed my foundation brush, which I'm so pleased about. It was getting so gunky and gammy. It was horrible. Okay, let's try. Last time, it, like, broke up and it was really not great. I mean, the coverage, even with a brush, I'm not loving. So I think this is gonna go later today. I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah, it's just not what I want a foundation to be honest. This spot in the middle of my forehead hurts so bad. I'm gonna just go in with my ABH. I mean, I think the ABH is low coverage. It's definitely more coverage than that. Or maybe it's just my skin being awful. Probably my skin, not gonna lie. Because I always try and keep foundations and I'm like, well, it could be good for when my skin's good, but my skin is good for probably about 1 day a month. So there's really no point keeping a foundation for good skin days at all. And I do have my Urban Decay Hydromaniac as well. So that's my good skin day foundation. I don't need more than one. But you can see how much coverage that ABH just brought back. And I'd say the ABH is probably like the lowest coverage I would go for. But I mean, you can see it is just covered up everything pretty well. I wouldn't have said that this was a medium foundation at all until trying the e.l.f. And then I was like, oh, actually, maybe it is. I've been using my Be Perfect foundation, which is like insane. It's like on steroids good. It is ridiculously high coverage. So I feel like I almost got used to that. And now every other foundation that I use is just nothing in comparison. I'm not going to make the same mistake. I'm going to roll up my sleeve because the amount of times that it's just been like rustling on my microphone is ridiculous. So I'm going to try and avoid that. I think it's going to be time soon to cover up all my mirrors again. Oh, I thought I was past this. But what I used to do in my old house is I used to put paper over all of my mirrors so that I could not pick my skin. And I think we're going to have to do that again because I don't know why, but recently I've just been picking and picking and picking and it has not been good. It has not been pretty. It has not been nice. And it makes me feel so bad afterwards as well. Like, oh, there's just that like sense of guilt afterwards. It's not good. So I think the paper's gonna have to come out again. I think it might be a New Year's resolution for me to just like once and for all pack it in with the skin picking. It's not something I enjoy doing. Well, in the moment it is, but like as soon as I'm done, even while I'm doing it, to be honest, I'm like, why am I doing this? This is ridiculous. I'm gonna hate myself in 10 minutes. And I always do, every single time. I did go out into Birmingham for Black Friday. Biggest regret in my life. It was actually the Saturday afterwards. I had a date planned, right? Story time. I'm not happy. I had a date planned for Saturday, and on Friday night he cancelled on me. So I was like, well, I've already bought my train tickets, so I may as well do some Christmas shopping. And I was in Birmingham, and I honestly have never seen anything like it. I lived in Liverpool during Eurovision, and that was nowhere near the busyness and crowdedness of Birmingham on Black Friday. It was absolutely crazy. I literally got swept along with the crowd at one point and had a panic attack. So that was really good. I'm very glad I did not go there for a date now, because imagine that on a first date. That would not have been good. So yeah, plus side, I got all my mum's birthday and Christmas presents done. Minus side, never doing that again. Traumatized. Little bit of a live update on this. We're so close to finishing this. If you saw my rolling project pan, you will have seen the update for this. I am determined to get this done by the end of the year. I'm going to be doing a big end of year empties video, and it was going to be at the start of December, and I've pushed it back literally just for this. So now it's going to be at the end of December, and I really hope that this is in it. I've been using this every single day. I've been using it to set my lid. I've been using it to touch up throughout the day. Surely it has to be done very soon. Like, what do you think? Please give me some motivation, because I'm losing hope. Let me know down below if you have any like Christmas traditions, because I'm trying to find some like fun things to do on Christmas, because I don't know, last Christmas we just kind of sat there and it was like not great. So I'm trying to find something to do on Christmas. I was thinking maybe like board games or something, but something that just like two people can do together on Christmas, because I'm struggling for ideas. I don't know what to do, so please help a girl out. This is like a really random thing that I've just noticed, but like it does wonders to have a clean, damp beauty blender at the start of a makeup routine. Like, I know that's so obvious, but oh my god, my skin just looks like really great. I don't always wet my sponge before I do a get ready with me or I do my makeup, and honestly, I can tell I need to stop being so lazy. I really do, because it's an issue. That's something I want to stop in 2024, like going into 2025. I want to not be as lazy. I shouldn't say that. I feel like that's like a bit rude to myself. I feel like because I work so much, in my downtime, I'm just like, I'm going to do bare minimum and that's fine. But I feel like this highlight's going to be perfect. It's the KimChi Pearl Gone Wild, and it is like a blue to purple iridescent. Yep, perfect. Love. Okay, so I'm going to start the lower lash line. I'm going to bring that wing colour down. Okay, I've popped a green down. I don't know if that's the right decision, but I'm going to top it off with this duochrome again, hopefully just to bring out that green more. Alrighty, first things first, just to clarify. Thank you very much. Also, I went off camera to do a few of the last bits and bobs, and I kind of realised a bit too late, this is very, very similar to a look that I did not that long ago at all. I don't know, maybe I'm just in the blue wing, the blue purple wing vibe. Who knows? I don't know. But I just wanted to have a bit of a natter today, a little bit of a therapy sesh with my YouTube friends, and see what you guys thought. Definitely leave some Christmas suggestions down below, like what can I do, because I'm really not sure. I don't know what this Christmas is going to look like for me. It's very, very different and a little bit scared, a little bit nervous, but you know what? It'll be fine. It's a day just like any other. I'll manage. I'll get through it. It's fine. But this is it. This is where I'm gonna love you and leave you today, guys. I hope you had an incredible day, and I will see you tomorrow for a brand new video. Bye bye.